There is a lot of hate surrounding Peacemaker Season 2, and as someone who hasn't really been joining in week per week because the first season didn't really do a lot for me, I finally finished it, and it was honestly okay. Like I said, Season 1 was not the best of James Gunn's work, so honestly, the fact that Season 2 is just more of the same, and that kind of leads me to the opinion that Season 2 does have a lot more standout moments than Season 1, but also a lot of flaws more so than Season 1. I really liked how they used the multiverse concept. That is a concept in superhero movies that is just so old now, it's died a thousand deaths, but I think James Gunn uses it quite well in terms of character development, especially for Chris's character. And I really like how we get to see his brother. I think Roy from The Office is really good. And Robert Patrick, he's always fantastic, so it's good seeing him again. Really enjoyed the new intro, although it doesn't beat You Wanna Taste It. It's just that the team dynamic this time doesn't really work for me. There's a lot of times where the crew is just sort of moping around and does that typical season 2 vibe of where everyone is for quite a few episodes. The only standouts here were Adebayo and of course Judo Master, but I think Vigilante was kind of Draxified. I think James Gunn leaned in too much to the humour and made him kind of an idiot. And I'm sorry, the main romance, it just doesn't work for me, and the fact that James Gunn's wife got almost as much, if not more, screen time than John Cena's Peacemaker is kind of irritating, honestly. I just don't get into this character. But speak of the star himself, I think John Cena actually really shows himself to be a great actor. You think Dwayne Johnson had a big gig this year as a serious actor? This one blows him out the water. And I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but I quite enjoyed Rick Flag Sr. this season. After Creature Commandos didn't really do much with him and made him this really generic kind of Rick Flag Jr. knockoff, I was really happy with how hateable this guy is. James Gunn is really doing a great job with making these villains in the DCU so hateable. It does have Season 2 itis where it just kind of moseys around for a long time, and then you get to the final episode and it speeds run through a lot of stuff that could have been their own separate episodes, and the ending has left a sour taste in people's mouths, but honestly, I didn't think it was too bad. I think it works for the kind of low-level story that Peacemaker is meant to be, and Peacemaker is a really tragic character underneath the fact that he's so silly. Overall, I think I enjoyed Season 2 a little bit better than Season 1. Season 1 didn't have CGI aliens coming in and just kind of taking away from Peacemaker's very personal journey with his dad. Not the best, not the worst, I take it for what it is.